The older ones thought that the younger ones were lazier.
Till I'm at school.
I don't think they were, I just think, yeah, they were. They were bloody lazy.
Can a young one come down here, please, and give us a lift for this timber? It's too big for a pensioner.
What was all the shouting about?
And ask for a lift and nobody moves their ass.
I don't know why you're telling us to off and about we're lazy little
I had loads of rows with Frank, loads of rows, because he ain't going to tell me what to do, sort of thing. I know what I'm doing. I'm 30 years of age, well, nearly 30.
They haven't got that need, that urge. You know, they're mummy's little soldiers, mummy's little princesses.
I dropped the young and old groups on 2 separate islands, but they joined camps and lived together after the first week.
So this is our new kind of camp, permanent camp.
So has this taken shape over the last few weeks, or...?
Yeah.
The first couple of nights, I didn't sleep. I was so uncomfortable.
So whose bed is this?
This is JT, Emma and I's bed.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
And then I remember we got our beds. That was the first night I slept through the whole night.
And would it keep you dry?
And it kept us definitely dry and...
And you're off the ground.
Yeah, it was nice having that security.
OK, so what else are you showing me?
I do have a construction background, an engineering background, and in Oldham, which is the best town in the whole world. And this is something I made in 2 days.
This is a really decent shelter. You got a good cover, you got a bit of privacy, you got that sea breeze. But when was this finished?
About 2 weeks ago.
By the end of their stay, the team had cracked the 3 camp essentials: beds off the ground, shower-proof shelters, and a roaring fire.
Just say we kept the fire going for the whole 21 days that it rained, for the whole time period that we were here.
That is the original fire. That is like...
That has been...
This, to me, looks like a well-prepared camp. You're ready for the enemy here. It's amazing. It really is.
But 35 days ago, it was a very different story. I dropped them off as 2 groups, pitting the energy of youth.
Here we go.
I was so ready to like, grab the ball by the horns and go for it. And then you pull up to them mangroves and you're like...
against more experienced heads.
OK, go, go, go.
To discover if age made a difference to survival prospects.
You focus on, oh, how am I going to cope with the physical side of it? But it's the mental side which was the hardest.
The 18 to 30-year-olds managed to find a beach to camp on. But after the initial high, the harsh realities of survival kicked in.
So thirsty.
They failed to light a fire for 4 whole days, so couldn't boil any water to make it safe to drink.
Oh, my God.
That's dark.
We were getting to the point where we were dangerously dehydrated and could be causing, if we went any further, irreversible damage to our kidneys. We were going to have to call the whole thing off.
Everyone struggles in different ways.
Well, we completely screwed up. I think it's just the whole hunger, thirst, sleep deprivation. It just makes you horrendously emotional. I'm worried I'm going to lose water if I cry.
I know that.
Go back in.
I really thought I was going to be a lot stronger and a lot more resolutely positive.
I think we need to be nice to me. I'm so tired.
I'm going to cry. Oh, God, I lasted like a minute.
I got water!
Absolutely fantastic.
By comparison, the older group made an incredible start.
Within like the first day, we'd pretty much conquered all the main things that everyone talks about: water, fire, bed off the ground.
By establishing their camp quickly, they had plenty of time to keep their spirits up.
When I was young, bloody hell, times were different then.
Yeah.
Did they talk about anal sex as well, like it's nothing? Like it's nothing, yeah.
What?
Only at Christmas, if he's lucky. I mean, no one can like that, I'm sorry. You're lying if you say you do. What? Anal sex.
Their greater life experience was backed up by a formidable work ethic, and 66-year-old Frank had a particular point to prove.
There's nobody stronger than me in our group. There's nobody could do more than me. so I didn't feel inferior, old, or anything like that.
I wanted to do the fire first.
Yeah!
Wanted to build everything first.
Here we have the framework for the accommodation.
But he's a grafter, and you got to just respect that.
It's funny, though, that the important jobs are the unglamorous jobs. You know, the chopper, chopping wood. You know, it's physical, it's hard work, but without it, you're screwed.
I think it's what kept you going as well, didn't it, Frank?
Yeah, the best way to pass time, work it to death, and that's exactly what I did.
Your way to survive is to keep busy.
Yes.
Once the groups met,
So the people. Oh my God!
they decided to face a challenge together.
You could see the youngsters, we'd rescued them.
Frank did not rescue us. It's so frustrating.
But he still maintains that now. He's a dickhead, isn't he?
Do you think, therefore, if you bring older and younger people together, there's a sort of collective, you know, it's stronger and better?
I don't think age has come into this.
It's down to the individual.
Oh, I just think it's just everyone's just different and they all come together. It's a community.
So you haven't seen a clear distinction with old and young?
No.
5 weeks in survival mode must have affected their memories, because a generational gap was a constant source of conflict.
Hey! Hey, you lot! You're not older. Come on, graft.
The older ones thought that the younger ones were lazier.
I feel I'm at school.
I don't think they were, I just think, yeah, they were. They were bloody lazy.
Can the young one come down here, please, and give us a lift for this timber? It's too big for a pensioner.
What was all the shouting about?
And ask for a lift and nobody moves the ass.
I don't know why you're telling us to off and about we're lazy little.
I had loads of rows with Frank, loads of rows. Because he ain't going to tell me what to do, sort of thing. I know what I'm doing, I'm 30 years of age, well, nearly 30.
They haven't got that need, that urge. You know, they're mummy's little soldiers, mummy's little princesses.
When you're younger, you start something and then something else takes your attention. Not anything malicious or horrible or anything like that. You just get bored.
If I'm bored of something, I cannot stay interested and I can't keep doing it. I wouldn't say it's just age, it was just coincidentally, it was all the young people.